A very good morning to all. So today we are going to discuss the exercise of chapter number 9. So now you can take page number 109 in your textbook and let's start with the first one. Tick the correct options. So first I'll read out the question and you can mark the answers and then we'll discuss the answers. So let's start with the first one. Warm air is heavier, has no mass, is lighter, has no volume. The second one, when water is heated, it turns into ice, snow, smoke, water vapor. The third one, dew is formed due to the process of evaporation, condensation, decantation, and sedimentation. Moving to the fourth one, snowflakes have 6 sides, 3 sides, 2 sides, and 5 sides. Fifth one, in winter, water vapor in the air settles on dust and gives rise to fog, rain, snow, clouds. Sixth one, clouds are formed of vapor, only ice, only water, water droplets, and ice crystals. So, let's see the answers. So, what is the answer for the first one? Warm air is lighter. As the air becomes warmer, it becomes lighter. See the second one. When water is heated, it turns into water vapor and we call it as evaporation. Third one, dew is formed due to the process of condensation. The water vapor changed to water and that process we call it as condensation. Fourth one, snowflakes have, what is the answer? The answer is 6 sides. See the fifth one. In winter, water vapor in the air settles on dust and give rise to fog. So the answer is fog. See the sixth one. Clouds are formed of water droplets and ice crystals. Now let's move to the second one. Match the following questions. So there are 5 questions given and you can match it. See the first one, fog. Second one, sedimentation. Third one, land breeze. Fourth one, rain. Fifth one, snow. So let's see the answer. The first one, fog. So what is the answer? A cloud that has formed close to the ground. Second one, sedimentation. What is the answer? You can match with letter E. A process purifying water. See the third one, land breeze. So you can match with letter A. Breeze from land towards the sea. That causes land breeze. Fourth one, rain. You can match with letter B. Drops of water that falls from the clouds. What about the last one? Fifth, that is snow. You can match with letter C. Ice crystals falling from the clouds. Now let's move to the next one, true or false. So what you need to do here is, you have to draw a happy smiley if the statement is true and you need to draw an angry smiley if it is false. So see the first one. Weather remains the same all through the year. So see whether it is true or false and you can draw the corresponding smiley. Second one. Air contains only water vapor. The third one. All snowflakes looks different from each other. The fourth one. During the day, water gets heated faster than land. The fifth one, fog is seen in the afternoons during winter. So, let's discuss the answer. What is the answer for the first one? Weather remains the same all through the year. So, the answer is false. It changes quickly. The second one, air contains only water vapor. What is the answer? No. So it is false. The third one, all snowflakes look different from each other. What is the answer? Yes. So they have unique shape of exon. Fourth one, during the day, water gets heated faster than land. What is the answer? The answer is false. Land gets heated faster than water. Water takes a long time to get warmer. Fifth one, fog is seen in the afternoons during winter. What is the answer? The answer is false. We see in winters, we see in the cold winter mornings. So the answer is false. Now let's move to the next one. Answer the following questions in one sentence. So let's start with the first one. Define evaporation. So let's see the answer. So what is evaporation? When water changes into water vapor, that process we call it as evaporation. The second one, define condensation. So when water vapor is changed to water, that process we call it as condensation. So let's see the answer. When air becomes cold, the water vapor in the air cools and changes back into water droplets. So which is known as condensation of water. The third one, what are clouds made of? Clouds are made of tiny water droplets and ice crystals. Fourth one, when can a place have snowfall? So let's see the answer. In winter, certain places become so cold that the water vapor in the clouds form ice crystals. So in some places, it is very cold and water vapor in the clouds changes into ice crystals. So from where snowfall occurs. So snowfall occurs in such places. Coming to the next one, answer the following questions. The first question, what causes sea breeze? So first of all, what is sea breeze? The wind blowing from sea to land causes sea breeze. So let's see the answer. During the day, the land gets heated up faster than the sea. So we have learnt about the feature of land and sea. Land gets heated up very fast and water takes a very long time to get warmer. The air above the land also gets heated. Warm air, being lighter than the cold air, rises upwards. So the air that is in contact with the land also gets warmer. So what happens when the air becomes warmer? It becomes lighter. So the warm, light air rises upwards. Then, so cool air from the sea rushes to take the place of warm air. So the cool air from the sea takes the place of warm air. So this movement of air from the sea to the land during the day causes sea breeze. So the movement of air from the sea to the land during the day causes sea breeze. The second one, explain the formation of clouds. So we have learned how clouds are formed. So what is a cloud? Cloud is a collection of tiny water droplets. So let's see the formation of clouds. Heat from the sun warms the earth. As a result, water from the sea, river, ocean, lake and ponds change into water vapor. So because of the heat from the sun, water in the ocean, river, lake, they changes into water vapor. And we call that process as evaporation. Water vapor and mixes with air. The heat also warms the air. When the air warms up, it becomes lighter. The warm, light air rises upwards and carries water vapor along with it. The higher the air goes, the cooler it becomes. So it rises, the air rises in the atmosphere and it becomes cooler. So higher the air goes, the cooler it becomes. After reaching a certain height, what happens? The water vapor present in the cold air changes into tiny water droplets. And what is that process called? It is called condensation. The water droplets are very light and they float in the air and form clouds. So this is how clouds are formed. So let's see the third one. Explain how dew is formed. So what is dew? So dew is a tiny water droplet that we see in the morning on grass, plants and trees. That water droplet is called dew. So let's see the formation of dew. On a cold and clear night, the land becomes cold. The water vapor in the air condenses on cold objects near to the ground. Thus, tiny water droplets are formed on objects such as grass and cars. This is called dew. So, this is how dew is formed. Fourth one, describe the process of filtration. Filtration is the process by which impure water is purified by passing it through a filter such as a fine piece of cloth or special paper called filter paper. That is called filtration. Water can also be purified by passing it through porous filters. Such porous filters are used in water purifiers. In order to purify drinking water, we use filters. We use porous filters. So this is also another method for filtration. Coming to the next, higher order thinking skills. So there are two questions given. See the first one. How does boiling make drinking water safe? So let's see the answer. Germs are killed by boiling water. So boiling water is one of the simplest method of removing harmful bacteria from the water. It makes the water safe for drinking. See the second one. Why is dew formed on cool nights? Dew formation is due to condensation of water vapor. So you all know what is condensation. Condensation takes place at low temperatures. Coming to the second one. If rectangle is the sign for evaporates, square is the sign for condenses, circle is the sign for freezes, and oval is the sign for melts. Put the correct sign in the following statements. So you can see 4 different statements. And what you need to do is, you have to put the correct sign for the following statements. So let's see the first one. Water dash into water vapor. So what is the answer? It evaporates into water vapor. So which sign we need to put? We need to put the triangle sign. See the second one. Ice dash into water. So it melts into water. So ice is in solid state, that melts into water which is in liquid state. So which sign we need to put? The oval sign. See the third one. Water dash into ice. So water is in liquid state that changes into the solid state. It freezes. Right. When water is cold, it changes into ice. So freezes. So you need to put the circle sign. What is the answer of the fourth one? Water vapor dash into water. The process by which the water vapor changes into water, we call it as condensation. So water vapor condenses into water. So you need to put the square sign. Now let's move to the third one. You can see a word puzzle here. With that, you need to complete the following passage in the next page. So let's discuss the passage, then you can complete the word puzzle. So first one, when the temperature rises, the dash becomes, so in that space what you need to write? When the temperature rises, the weather becomes hot. Then, on a warm day in coastal region, the wind blows from ocean towards the land. Then, the dash from the sun changes water into, that answer is, the heat from the sun changes water into water vapor. That process is called evaporation. On a cold morning, water vapor condenses on grass and forms dew. The process which brings rain on the earth, that is called water cycle. So, what you need to do is, based on this passage, you need to solve the word puzzle in page number 111. The next one, value-based question. There are 5 questions given. So, let's read it. Water is precious natural resource. Do you save water? So, the question is to you. Do you save water? So, it is very, very important to us. To describe your actions, write yes or no for each statement. So, I am going to read out this 5 statement and you can write yes or no for the following statements. See the first one. I do not let taps drip. So, if it is yes or if it is no, you can write in the box. The second one. I fill my glass full with water even if I can't drink it all. The third one. I use a running tap to clean my bicycle. The fourth one. I like to take long showers during summer. The fifth one. Every day I wet the place around my home to cool it. So, you can write yes or no for the following statement. You have to observe yourself and you have to write yes or no for the following statement. The next one is the activity zone. So, what you need to do is, with help of your elder, you can take a visit to an area where there is grass or small plants. Then what you need to do is, try to collect dewdrops in a bottle with the help of a dropper. So, you can just try to do this activity, try to take the help of your elders. The next one is the project zone. See the first one. So, when you fill a bucket with hot water and when you keep that bucket in the bathroom and when you close the door, what happens after some time? After some time, when you see the mirror, you can see it is misty. So, what is the reason for that? So, that is because the water vapor that rises from the hot water moves around the bathroom and it hits the cold surface. So, it condenses and changes back into water. It changes back into tiny droplets of water. Second activity for you is, what you need to do is, you have to look at the map showing average rainfall of India. And what you need to do is, you need to find out the region that gets plenty of rain and the region that gets very little rain. You can note it down in your notebook. The third one is also an activity for you. How much water does your family use daily? Below that you can see a table. You could fill in some more activities. So, following activities are given and you need to write how much water you use for all these activities. And you can complete these box. So, this is an activity for you. You can do this. Once you are done, you can send to Microsoft Teams. So, we are done with the exercise. So, we'll meet in the next class and start a new chapter. Till then, thank you.